What's up, Red and Black faithful? Welcome to another edition of Overtime with the Daily Aztec, brought to you by Sterling Colwood Apartments. Edward, it took the San Diego State Aztecs 3 tries, but in the biggest game of the season, they finally got their sweet revenge. The Aztecs beat the BYU Cougars 72-54 in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Edward, a lot of things to talk about tonight, but first let's start getting your thoughts on the game.
First and foremost, huge win for the Aztecs. They were so happy after the game, and it's good to see they finally beat the BYU Cougars. But the thing I really want to talk about is Brandon Davies on BYU. Losing him is clearly losing a lot. They were a Final Four team without him, or a Final Four caliber team with him, and without him, they're a team that gets bounced in the second round. Their points in the paint were awful. Their defense in the paint was awful. They're just not a very good basketball team, or not a very great basketball team without him. And DJ Gay and Billy White all said that after the game, and it's sad to see.
Yeah, we were talking to Billy White after the game. He said it was a huge factor with Davies gone. And Aztecs had 40 points in the paint. Malcolm Thomas had a big game. Billy White had a ton of offensive rebounds. And you're right. They were a Final Four caliber team with Davies in there, and they're just not the same with Noah Hartsock manning the middle instead of Brandon Davies. But let's talk about Billy White. Las Vegas native coming into this tournament. Had a huge game. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 7-12 from the field, and it did a great job guarding Jimmer.
God, he was just outstanding. And we talked to DJ Gay after the game, and he said he talked to Billy White before the game, and he said, Billy came up to me and said, I don't care how many points I scored today, all I want to do is stop Jimmer for debt today. And he did. He played so well in that first half against him, and obviously in the second half. Jimmer got his. He scored 30 ultimately, but, just the way he scored, it was such a quiet 30 as opposed to the other day when he put up 52 and it was so loud and obnoxious in national headlines. He was phenomenal, and he was even doing on the offensive end too. It was a great performance from him in a championship game on his home court.
You're right. And Aztecs finally get their win over BYU, the only team to beat them this season. And you were talking after, and you said the Aztecs are number 7, number 6 in the country, 32-2, beat every single team they played. How can they not get a 1 seed?
It was maybe not a 1 seed, but a 2 seed. DJ Gay told me he hopes to get a 2 seed. Are you kidding me? Hopes? And it's sad that the national media and the pundits and the analysts have created this stigma around MWC teams and mid-major teams that they have to hope to get a 2 seed. These guys are 32-2 and have beaten every single team they've played this season. It's a travesty that they're not guaranteed a 2 seed, and it's a travesty they're not guaranteed the West region and guaranteed a trip to the West Coast. But they should definitely be a 2 seed.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There you have it. This broadcast has been brought to you by Sterling Colwood Apartments, the official sponsor of Daily Aztec Sports, and the newest green luxury apartments by SDSU. Come sign up for fall 2011. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for kicking it overtime.